Today, we're diving into the art of becoming and figuring out how we can learn to shape the ever-changing story of who we are. This quote just nails that feeling, doesn't it? That little jolt of, wait, who is that? It might happen in the mirror, or maybe when a friend mentions something about you that you thought was long gone. It's this powerful little reminder that the self we think is so permanent, well, it's really more of a moving target than we like to admit. And this right here, this is the central paradox of identity we're all living in. On one hand, yeah, it's a fortress. It gives us a sense of safety, of continuity, of knowing who we are. But on the other hand, it's like smoke. It's constantly shifting, slipping right through our fingers. We spend our lives trying to navigate this tension between our deep need for stability and the undeniable reality of constant change. So, how in the world do we make sense of this? Let's start with a really powerful idea. What if we stop thinking of the self as a thing and start thinking of it as a story? This is such a freeing thought. Your identity isn't some label that got stamped on you at birth. No, it's a living, breathing story. And guess what? You're the one holding the pen. Every memory, every choice you make, every relationship you're in, those are the threads you're using to stitch together the narrative of your life. You are the author, and you always have the power to write the next chapter. But stories have plot twists, they have interruptions. So, what happens when our own personal narrative gets suddenly, totally, unexpectedly derailed? And we've all been there, haven't we? A new job, a painful breakup, a big move, a major loss. All of a sudden, the story we've been telling ourselves about our life just stops. And we're left floating in that blank space, that gap between the sentences. And yeah, it can be absolutely terrifying, but it's also where the magic happens. That space is a space of incredible possibility. And this feeling, it's a specific kind of loneliness. It's not the loneliness of just being in an empty room. No, this is the deep loneliness of being unseen. It's that ache you feel when you know the people you love are still reading from an old script of who you were, and they just can't see the new character you're becoming. It's this profound longing to just be named, to be known for who you are right now. But here's the turn. Here's the beautiful pivot. That same breach, that same empty, lonely space, it's also where invention is born. When the old story dissolves, you get to pick up all the raw materials, look at all the pieces, and decide which ones you want to use to build the next chapter.